Welcome to a Black Girl Safe Space. I'm Zira.
And I'm Angel.
And in this podcast, we talk about anything and everything because this is a safe space. Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode.
Episode 7.
Yeah. Wow, we're almost at episode 10.
I know. We should have some celebration.
A cake.
Okay. Yeah, honestly.
So first, I want to say sorry that there was no episode last week.
Yeah.
We know a few of you guys were so sad, but we just had a lot going on. School was really busy that week for us, and a lot of other things kind of just took our time away. So we didn't really have time to film. But we made sure to make, what's the word I'm looking for?
Time.
Yeah, time to film for this week.
Yeah.
So
she's back.
Yeah. Oh, we are in person again. Yeah, I came back I came back for the weekend.
Yeah.
So we're here. I just got back from Augusta, so I've been driving all day.
Yeah, freshly back.
Yeah, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So today's topic, if you guys remember us talking in our last episode, we said we were gonna talk about kind of the opposite of kind of feeling behind from your peers in life. So the stigma around young people making these having these big milestones early in life, and the way they're sometimes kind of judged for it.
Yeah.
Or
praised.
Yeah.
But mostly judged.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that today.
Yay. Oh, how was your week before this?
Busy. I don't know if you guys know this. I think you do. But I'm in nursing school. So.
Girl, her life.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the semester, so things are kind of picking up. I have clinicals, I have labs, I have really long class days. So sometimes it's hard to find time. What I do is I make sure to nap every single day. I don't care. I have to have a nap every single day because I need some type of energy. And that may not be good because I sleep for 4 hours, but hey. I gotta do what I gotta do, okay? You can't take my naps away from me. But yeah, so it's just been kind of picking up now that we're nearing the end of the semester. So that's why, I'm kind of strained for time. But, I make time because we gotta do the podcast. I like doing the podcast.
Yeah. Girl, 4 hours?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I only slept for 2. That's my max.
Really?
4 is if I'm
that's really tired. I'm really tired though, but that's most days. But usually it would be 2.5 hours that I'll sleep.
You know you're supposed to take a 30-minute nap.
That's
but
impossible.
I've actually taken one, and it was I felt very refreshed up.
That's impossible for me. Sorry, it's not happening.
Wow,
it's not happening.
Good. But yeah, is there anything else anything you've been obsessed with right now this week?
Obsessed. Not really. I haven't really had time to be obsessed with anything, if I'm being honest. The only thing I could say is, you guys know for the past 2 episodes, all I've been talking about is American Horror Story. But I haven't been watching it for the last week. And I'm kind of missing it. But I'm trying to get another series done that I'm trying to watch. So that's why. So I should be back on my American Horror Story game by the end of this weekend.
What you got a schedule?
Yeah, I'm trying to finish that series. I don't want to say it before they take us down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, let's not bring that person into our podcast. Yeah. But. We actually were supposed to do a murder mystery.
For October. But October's over. By the time we film again.
Yeah, so.
Let us know if you guys would want one in general.
Yeah, if you want to a murder mystery.
Yeah, because we're really big true crime fanatics, so it would be fun to do one.
A psych major and a nurse major. It had to happen.
Yeah, it would be really fun.
That would be fun.
So let us know if that's something you guys want to see, but
for now, we're gonna be talking about this topic. Yeah. Okay. Anything I've been obsessed with? I don't know. I don't think I've been really obsessed with anything. Maybe like Abbott Elementary. I've been watching that a lot lately. They're so funny. If y'all haven't watched Abbott Elementary yet, y'all should definitely watch it. It's so funny. It's literally like the black version of The Office.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, they be looking to the camera like, this girl. Like, it's so funny. Quinta Brunson, she's such a, like, great director. That show is so good.
Yeah, she deserves all her accolades.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't think I've been really obsessing over anything right now. I've just been really watching Abbott a lot. And I'm, like, caught up. Like, I'm on the 6th episode, so I'm just waiting for the next episode to drop.
Yeah, you guys can tell it's been a long week.
Yeah.
There's something I was going to say. Oh, we're in, like, a new setup today. I don't know if you guys...
Oh, yeah, this is, like, another part of my room.
Yeah, we usually film at her desk when we film in person. But today we are...
in front of the bed. And behind my mirrors, you can see a whole bunch of photos of family, friends, and stuff. So, yeah, if y'all like the setup, let us know. Because this is kind of more comfy.
That more personal.
More personal, but not too personal.
Yeah.
Like, up close. Because the camera was, like, right here at one point, and I was like, nah. So, but, yeah, this area, it was cute, but, like, it was so small, we couldn't really move around as much. My room is not that big. It's not crazy big. So, yeah. Let us know if y'all like this setup. But, yeah, let's get into, you know, the, topic for today. Let me change this to time. Okay, there we go. To start, I will say, me personally, I want to be able to get grown-up stuff done at an earlier age. Like, I want to get married by, like, 26. I want to have kids by, like, 30. Maybe not 30. I want to get married by, like, 24. Let's be real. And then have kids, like, at 26. And then, like, get it over with. Because I don't want to be having no infant child. That being my first child at, like, 35. I can't do that. Like, you're 5 years. By the time your child is 5, you'll already be 40 years old. Like, no. That's crazy to me. Like, if that's your first kid, I don't know. Your life's different than mine. But me, personally, I don't see that for myself. So, yeah, that's, like, what I want for myself. And, like, oh, my gosh. From me saying that to, like, people in my private story on Snap or, like, just in general, like, I've gotten, like, people, like, say, like, well, you want kids at this young, you need to live out your, you know, teen or young life and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to go to parties. I don't want to go to the club. I want to sit home and relax with my cat or dog, my man, and a kid on the way in my own house. I want that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want no party. No! Who is it? Cinta?
My sister.
It's okay, y'all.
Sorry, guys.
You were gonna answer.
No.
Oh my gosh, I thought she was gonna answer. Let me turn this down just a little bit.
I definitely get what you're saying. I also, I don't really know when at what age I kind of want to have kids and settle down. I kind of just know at what point I want to. So I want to finish school, of course. I want to start working and, like, kind of build up an income that I'm comfortable with and that I can be comfortable with starting a family. And then at that point, I would be ready. At whatever age that is the age that it is. But, like, those are the goals I have first before that. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like going off of, like, what we talked about last week, I don't want people to think like we're kind of contradicting what we said. Because I think the point of what we talked about last week was to let people know that it's okay if you're not at the same point that some of your peers are. Because, like, we're not all going to be at the same place. But also at the same time, like, it's okay and it's good for you to kind of be, I don't want to use the word ahead because it makes it seem like some people are behind. Yeah. But, like, if you're young and kind of doing those, like, big adult things, like, that's okay and that's really good. You know, that's good for you and there's no problem with it. And I think that when it comes to that, it's kind of two-sided. Like, when
Yeah.
your peers look at it, it's kind of like, oh, you want to do this at this age,
Yeah.
or oh, you want to get a house like so young, you don't want to do this.
No, I don't want no
But
apartment.
like
I want
at
a
the same
house.
time, like when you're talking to like kind of adults or like older people, I don't know. And if any of you have experienced this, let us know. But I feel like you would probably get praise
Oh
from
yeah.
like someone who's older
Yeah.
for like being so established so young.
Yeah. I can see that. But then there are those young people that are like, why do you want to have kids so young?
Mm-hmm.
You don't, or they'll be like, don't have kids, you'll regret it, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, just because you don't have a good relationship with your kids, don't mean you can tell me to not have kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you don't speak to Billy. That's not my problem. I want a kid. I want 3. 2, but really 3. I don't know. But anyway, like, there are those people that are like, don't have kids. You're going to regret doing that. And don't get married. They're going to hate you in 10 years. Like,
how
Huh?
do you know that?
is that me? Or is this? But yeah, like, stop. Girl, who are you talking to? You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just not needed. Like, I don't think that's really appropriate, one, for you to just tell me don't have kids
Mm-hmm.
and don't get married. Stay single forever.
Mm-hmm.
Just, if that's what you want, you can do that. Don't tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like related to that, and this kind of might be off our topic a little bit, but I feel like a lot of people who like have had kids and maybe experienced some of the challenges that come with like real adulthood kind of like try to force their frustration, stress, and trauma on somebody who hasn't experienced that but wants to experience that. Kind of like Angel was saying, people who are like, oh, don't have kids because you're gonna be fat and you're gonna be depressed and you're gonna be this.
You're not gonna have your life back.
And don't try to buy a house right now because you're gonna be broke. You won't be able to pay that mortgage.
You know how the economy is right now.
Like, just because you cannot, and hey, sorry, but just because you cannot does not mean that I cannot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just trying to scare people away from the inevitable.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have to know. Most of us are going to have kids. Most of us are going to be paying for our own house, paying for our own car, paying all of our bills. And, you know, stress comes with that. That's life.
Yeah.
But why are you trying to scare me away from being scare me away and try to make me homeless and lonely with no kids?
Homeless and lonely. Like you.
Like, what do you mean don't buy a house? Where do you want me to live at?
Yeah, like, I don't want to be in an apartment for the rest of my life. I don't want that. I don't even really want an apartment first. I would rather
I guess
have a
to
house.
kind of relate it to the topic is like, I feel like it's just weird to try to scare young people away from like these adult milestones or like these big,
like, y'all want us to stay young forever,
like these big things. Like, if people are 20, 21, 22 and they're ready in their life to do that, like they have the means to do that, let them do it.
Yeah, like,
what's the issue?
And it's so funny because I just said, like, you want us to stay young forever, but then there are those people that are like, what are you doing with your life, blah 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 blah, like from last week's conversation, getting on us because our lives aren't where they want them to be. So it's like, what?
Yeah, it's like now you're contradicting yourself.
Yeah,
like how are you telling us that we need to pick up the pace and start acting like adults?
Yeah, and then
but when we're ready to act like adults, you're telling us about how bad and miserable it is and how broke I'm gonna be?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like it's a difference. There's a difference between giving advice and then just projecting your insecurities and your issues onto
and like your
people.
stress. Like, your stress does not need to be my stress.
Yeah, like,
because I got enough of that on my own.
Yeah. That's what blows my mind. Like, I'm like, how are y'all are sitting here contradicting yourselves, telling me or other people, you know, to pick up the pace and then get upset when I want to be married at this certain age or blah blah blah, whatever it is. Pick one. Pick a side, or just don't say anything at all, because it's getting old. It's really getting old. But let's get into the young people. Getting on us. Same people our age getting on us about wanting to go further in life. It's kind of the same thing. Like, they're still like insecure and projecting onto each ourselves, other people.
And sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good. And it's like it can just be like a preference, but don't tell me your preference in a way that you are kind of looking down on me for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you don't want kids at all, but I want kids or my first child by 26,
Mm-hmm.
and you're telling me like, ew, you want kids? Like, that's crazy.
Ew,
You're never gonna get your life back and blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. First of all, like I said, like Zira said, you don't know what's going on in my life. Like, you don't have that, though. You don't have my eyes. You don't see what could happen. I personally want to have fun with my kids. Like, I want to bring them along with the things that I have fun doing, if that makes sense.
And I feel like a lot of kids, or not kids, because our age, we're adults, but
yeah,
I feel like a lot of our age mates, and even some of the people who are younger than us, and maybe social media has contributed to this, but I feel like
for sure,
kind of everyone just assumes that their peers are like the same as them to an extent.
Far from it.
And like that's really not true.
No.
Like I feel like they think that everyone like between the ages of like 16 to like 24, you know, are partiers, really social.
Yeah.
You know, when you're over the age of 21, you go to bars and you go to clubs and you do this. And like I don't do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that. And I don't know, it's kind of like in some aspects I feel like our generation, and I'm saying our to even include ourselves, but sometimes like we can be out of touch.
Yeah, I see.
With reality, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Very
because
out of touch.
Yeah, because things are like really not the way that they're portrayed, and like the things that we assume is going on in life are really not. It's not happening.
Yeah, like you see all these girls, you know, going on trips every 2 weeks. And all that stuff. Great for them, but it's not very common for that to happen. As much as you do see it, you know, on social media, it's not common at all. I just came back from a trip to from Cancun. That took months to plan, and for people to, you know, like come together on one phone call and get everything together, blah 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 blah. That took a long time. So y'all seeing all these girls go on trips, blah blah blah. It's probably for promotions, or they don't even get along. It's just for the TikToks and the influencers and, you know, all the type of stuff. It's not real. Most of the time, it's just for the social media, because that's what's running everything nowadays. And I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'm trying to be influencing people myself, but like, you know, there's levels to it.
And like what Angel was saying earlier, about like being, I guess, judged is the only word I can think of right now, by your peers for kind of like knowing at what age you kind of want to do things, and if it's younger. I think that I feel like some people are kind of like shocked when they hear these things, because we are considered quite young, and I feel like that's kind of why they start to judge or like project, because to piggyback off of like the in touch with reality part, they just assume that everyone their age has the same mentality as them.
Yeah, like
if one person is not ready for kids, and they assume everyone at their age is not ready for kids.
Yeah, like, I don't want to go to parties all the time. I'm not like you. We are not the same. There's so many people our age that are still, I don't want to say stuck, because that's where they choose to be, because there's no right way to live your life, but like people that are still in that mode of being party people, and like going to parties every weekend, and, you know, drinking every weekend, smoking, doing drugs, getting high, and all this type of stuff, and not really like you said, in tune with reality. Everything is like a simulation. Like, it's so I don't even know, it's just really, like you said, out of touch. Everybody's just kind of warped. Mostly everybody, you know, I don't want to say there's bad apples and good apples, because like I said, you choose to be there. If you don't want to be there, then change that. Like I said, there's no right way to live life, but like there are people that want to do big adult things, and there are people that just don't and don't care about that.
Yeah.
That's that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna shame you for it, but it's just, I'm telling you the truth. It's not real most of the time. It's not. Or it's not fun, because it does get old. I can feel, it definitely gets old, because like after going to like starting to go to parties at my age now, it's just kind of boring. Like I don't have fun anymore. I just want to go home. Like by 9:30, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just like so overstimulated.
Yeah,
like, I can't.
It's just too many people, too much noise.
And maybe it's because I'm just very socially anxious, but like it's not my cup of tea anymore. But when we were in high school, we were going out.
Yeah.
To the movies.
Yeah.
To like.
I think we've tired ourselves out at such a young age to where now we're already like people like old ladies with cats. Just, like, snuggling.
Yeah, and like maybe some people are just experiencing that
just
later
now.
in life.
Yeah.
And like we've already done the whole partying, being really active socialites thing. And like now I'm just ready to get my degree and start making money. You know? Yeah. That's where I am right now.
Yeah, like you said, I'm ready to get my degree, making money, and have a family. I'm so tired of being in school.
Me too. I'm ready to be done.
I'm so sick of it, and I'm ready to like have a new chapter in life. Because this is so repetitive and redundant. I can't finish. Trust me. Many times I wanted to drop out and just be like, I'm done. But no, I'm not going to do that because I want a degree. Yeah. Even though I want to be a stay-at-home mom. That degree's on the wall.
So I definitely think there's really nothing wrong with being young and being ready to settle down in life, as they call it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And like you don't have to be in your early 20s. You don't have to be a partier in your early 20s or a bar hopper
thingy, whatever,
or a club fanatic. Like you
hosting parties. Put your
picture. If you want to, you
be
can.
My guest. Go ahead.
You know, and like that's where it comes to like both sides. Because if you're not ready to settle down in life, then don't. If you're not ready to, but at the same time, like people who are should be allowed to without
the hate,
judgment, or trying to seem like they're like too posh for everyone else. You know, like
you got yourself together. Blah, blah,
blah. You must have money, and you must do this and you must do that.
Yeah,
like,
girl, calm down.
Like, please, like, relax. You know, it's not that serious.
My wants are different from yours. If you want to stay out and do
and that's how it is for everybody.
Yeah,
like everybody's wants are different. From each other.
Yeah.
So let the people do what they want to do.
Yeah. Just don't judge everybody or anybody for what they want to do.
Like, don't judge anybody for kind of taking it slow, and don't judge anyone for moving fast.
Yeah. It's everybody's lives. They're all different, and you can't control somebody else's life. Just live your own to where you want it. Write down your goals, your dreams, and get to it. Because at the end of the day, like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, God has a purpose for you, and that's that. Just continue with your life. Come on.
Yeah. Be who you are. Like, literally.
Yeah, be who you are. Just calm down.
Just calm down.
Keep calm and carry on.
LOL. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Also, there's like, I don't really understand the whole, I don't know. I don't know if it sounds repetitive or not, but like, I guess the people that do want to, have like sit down or like settle down in life quicker, kind of get this, sometimes they do kind of get this like, ego,
like a superiority complex.
Yeah, like
thing. Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me?
That's true. That is very true.
Like,
and I think that's probably where a lot of like people's judgment comes from, because they see it happen. Like, a lot of people who are young and established in life feel like they're better than everybody else because they are.
I just closed on my house.
Like, okay, good for you.
Okay, good.
Like, did you want a cookie for that statement? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So I get where, like, some people may have that general impression.
All sides. Yeah, we get all sides.
Yeah.
The superiority is crazy. Like, y'all start getting y'all heads filled up with air.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay.
Like, okay, you're 22, you're married, and you just bought a house, and you're going to start trying to be pregnant. Okay.
Great.
That's good for you.
Yeah. Good for
What else do you want me to say about that?
Crickets. Very much. Crickets.
But, like, at the same time, those people who kind of don't flaunt it, I feel like shouldn't be generalized in that too, because you know they're just making they're just making the steps that they're ready to make. And I don't think we should let, like, those people with those big fat egos kind of
topple over us and, like, make us feel bad.
Because not everyone is like that. And
then
then like on the flip side, like the people who are taking it slower in life, they're not lazy, they're not broke. I mean, they're most of us are making money.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Like, you could think we're broke.
Yeah, so you can't generalize every single person.
Yeah, you don't know what's in their credit card, bank account, or whatever. You don't know what they got.
Yeah, you could be talking to someone with an 800 credit score.
Yeah, and just waiting to get the house that they want of their dreams before they just pick any house. You don't know.
Yeah.
So really, hush.
Pipe down.
Pipe down, for real. Now, that superiority thing is crazy to me. That's probably the most thing that blows my mind, other than, like, the older people contradicting themselves. That's crazy to me. Like, you're sitting here.
Who do you really think you are in the nicest way possible?
Yeah. Like,
Beyonce?
Beyonce? Yeah, like, what?
Like,
that is so crazy to me. But yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add? Or is this all?
No, I mean, I think it's pretty,
we cleared all points.
Like, pretty self-explanatory. I guess to just, like, reiterate or wrap up, we kind of just wanted to talk about both sides, because there's no wrong or right side. There's no wrong or right way to go about life. If you're ready to buy that house and you're 22, go buy that house. Now. If you want to take your time and buy that house maybe when you're 28, then you do that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Life is already going as fast as it is. Yeah. Time is picking up the pace. I don't know if y'all know this, but, like, we are about to be in 2023. We are how many months away? 2 months away? That's crazy, and now that I'm thinking about it. 2 months away from 2023. So it's just like, time is going by so fast. Just take your time, because by the time you know, you'll already be at your goals. So, or wherever you want to be in life, it's just gonna happen either way. Yeah,
we just kind of want to, with, like, our viewers and people who watch this, kind of know that the stigma around both of these ideas is, like, so annoying and pointless, because you could really just do what you want.
Every which way you want.
Just do what you want.
You have free will. Yeah. You could stand on a car right now.
Like, however fast or slow you want to go in life, you do that.
Do it. Just do it.
And don't let anybody judge you or criticize you for it. But then at the same time, like, kind of don't push your...
Don't compare yourself either.
Yeah. Don't compare yourself, and don't try to push your ideas onto everyone, because...
Just duck off and do your thing.
Not everyone is the same. Yeah. So don't try to think you're better. And, like, don't try to bring anyone down for how fast they're moving.
Yeah, or slow. Yeah, that's the tea.
Thank you guys for listening or watching. And if you're new here and you enjoyed listening to us, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to know every time that we upload.
And follow us on SoundCloud, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. All of our social handles will be in the description below. We love you guys, and as always, we hope you felt safe in our safe space.